of stepping down cannot be aimed at one person. If the discussion is about stepping down, then everybody should show a willingness to step down.
Political firestorm erupts. Otto versus Mao sparks debate over heating opposition role and power politics. Uganda's political atmosphere has heated up following a sharp exchange between former MP Odonga and Justice and Constitutional Affairs Minister Norbert, reviving debates about opposition integrity, political survival, and cooperation with the ruling establishment. Otto accuses cooperation politics of weakening opposition. Odonga has strongly criticized Mao's decision to enter into cooperation with the NRM government, arguing that the move reflects personal survival rather than ideological conviction. He said Mao's political and financial struggles before joining government influenced his decision, suggesting that hardship pushed him into a system where he now better off. Otto further claimed that this reflects a broader problem in Uganda's multi-party politics, where opposition figures enter government and blur accountability lines. According to Otto, such arrangements risk turning opposition politics into a symbolic rather than a real check on government power. He warned that when opposition leaders cooperate too closely with the ruling system, it weakens democratic oversight and confuses supporters. He also questioned the authenticity of Uganda's multi-party democracy, arguing that political collaboration across parties has created what he described as a blurred and inconsistent opposition landscape. Dr. Odonga.
Mao's, first of all, decision to enter the cooperation agreement with the NRM, I'm talking as someone from Acholi, was a personal decision, and he needed to do it because he was not doing well. Mao was not doing well. He personally said when he was sick in hospital in Nairobi, no one cared for me, no one contributed money for him. So now Mao is doing well. Mao is doing so well, by the way. So at a personal level, I think he made the right decision, yeah, to join the NRM. He was going to die in poverty.
Okay, so
now he's doing very well.
So the NRM is for eating.
So what I'm trying to say, going to Chankwanzi is personal.
What you are alluding to,
it is about personal vendetta.
What you are alluding to,
he's eating. Mao is eating in the NRM. If you even vote and show that you have voted for President Museveni, you display the ballot paper. This is a fake multipartism. Everything is fake. Even Jimmy Akana's wife is working as a cabinet minister in President Museveni's government. So if we don't hold the multipartism and we check government collectively, we are going to have a problem as a country. Now, the last time we were in a workshop for FDC, they told us to come during a break and stretch. They were saying stretch, pressure up, what? Immediately they reported us that we are doing military drills without authorization. In Boise here. So the people of National Unity Platform, as you are going to call your orientation workshop, be very careful, because the moment they start saying squat up, stand up, they will start saying military drills without authorization. So this is just a fake multipartism that if we don't work towards strong opposition to check government, the whole country will suffer.
Okay.
And opposition should not be an enemy of the state. Opposition should be to check the excesses of government. I am in opposition, but on the opposition side of government. So for Mao, I wish him well. You know, when someone makes a personal decision.
If you're invited to Chankwanzi, would you attend?
As long as I don't have to put on a uniform.
What's your problem with the uniform?
My father told me not to join any job where they put on uniform.
Mao strongly defends his integrity, responding firmly. Norbert Mao dismissed suggestion that his ministerial appointment was driven by personal financial gain, or what critics call eating politics. Mao argued that his acceptance of the ministerial role should not be misinterpreted as opportunism. He pointed out that although he was appointed earlier, he took office much later, insisting that someone motivated purely by money would not delay taking up such a position. He emphasized that his involvement in government is based on principle and national service rather than personal enrichment, rejecting claims that opposition cooperation automatically equals betrayal. Mao also pushed back against critics who reduced political decisions to financial motives, saying such narratives are shallow and ignore the broader issues at stake in governance and reform. Wider political pressure and leadership tensions. The controversy comes amid ongoing political tensions within Uganda's leadership landscape, including discussions around parliamentary leadership and influence within opposition and ruling party negotiations. Reports of pressure surrounding key leadership positions have further intensified. Debate about the balance of power and the role of opposition leaders working within government structures. And one thing Muhoozi has already said, Mao should step down.
The only question is, should we have open competition or not? I am very grateful to the president because the president has made it clear that the competition is open. Some people had said it is closed, and he said no, the SEC does not have the final word. So he has said it is open. So if it is open, then the question of stepping down does not arise. The only thing left is a vote. A lot of the young people, many of whom were even in UID, I found them here. They are now NRM, but they started from Uganda Young Democrats. They know me as one of the leaders in Uganda who loves the country. But the rules of parliament don't allow campaigning. So I cannot start campaigning because it is against the rules. But the discussion has been going on.
Mao and Changweze, I am not backing down. Posting from Changweze's political retreat, Mao maintained a defiant stance, saying he remains focused on issues of national importance rather than personal attacks. He insisted that current political processes are not about individuals or close races, but also addressing issues on merit and advancing agreed priorities. Mao further stated that attempts to declare political contest as finished were misleading, insisting that he continues to push forward with full momentum and determination. In summary, it's a divided political narrative. The exchange between Tao and Mao highlights deeper tensions in Uganda's political system between cooperation and opposition, survival and ideology, and principle versus pragmatism. As accusations and defenses intensify, debate over what true position means in a power-sharing environment continues to dominate national political conversation.